Welcome back to another Trucker Tim video. Find me at my office. We've just had an email, Helen. Look, come in.
Okay.
From Norman. Norman understands this very short notice. However, he hopes I'm able to help. He needs a fast track moving from just up the road.
Yep.
To Fort William.
Where's Fort William? How far up?
Scotland. A good way.
Right.
And it's currently
2:15?
in the afternoon. And I've got to go and get loaded.
You're doing it? You're going?
I've told him I'm doing it.
Right.
Oh, first night out in the S-Series ever as well.
Is it?
Yeah. If you do have any haulage inquiries, let me know. truckertimtransport@gmail.com. There is a link in the description to the email. Isn't there, Helen?
There is.
We need to do a little bit more haulage, don't we?
Yes.
Lots of things happening.
God. Yes.
Goodbye, dear.
Celebrate good times, come on!
Here she is. The good thing is as well, it's just been detailed by DK Detailing. Yes. We need some bedding. We haven't got any bedding in this truck. First night in the truck. Get that in there ready for later. Let's go to Scotland. Well, Spalding first. Load up the JCB fast track that needs to be fast tracked to a Scotland. John Deere. We'll get a JCB drive. Oh, it's only a little thing. Going all the way to Fort William with that. Get her chained on. Shut the lids up. All loaded up. Look at our fast track. And we're off. Scotland bound. All loaded up. Thank you, Ben Burgess. We've got Fort William in the sat-nav. 9 hours, 10 minutes driving. So we better crack on. The Trucker Tim Overnight Express to Scotland. So we're just following this wrecker along the A17 here, and it's got me thinking that this is actually the S-Series first proper trip out. The furthest it's been is when we collected it from Manchester at A&M Commercials. I hope it behaves itself. Otherwise, there will be Scotland wrecker content. So on the dash here, we've got 8 hours, 21 minutes of driving left for the day. And the place where we're going in Fort William is 8 hours, 18 minutes away. So this is going to be really tight. Let's see how we get on. We've got something wide coming. Whoop-ah. We'll also be able to see how the big 650 performs in the Scottish hills. The A1 North. It's only Philip, Judge! Hey! It's only Mr. Philip Judge himself. This is the lorry that was on the content when we done the Red Bull soapbox race. Off he goes. Traffic. Going to really scupper our plans of getting to the delivery point tonight. Oh, his sign just fell over. I got it on camera. How inconsiderate of you. Causing carnage on the A1. I've got to get to Fort William tonight. More traffic, hamper in progress. I kind of knew this was going to happen anyway, because this is Darrington Roadworks. Been here for ages. No sign of them going anytime soon either. We're only 10 miles from the A66 now. Looks like it's going to be a lovely sunset drive across the A66. We need to stop for a break in 40 minutes though, so we're not going to get all the way across. Ooh, 660 V8 driver. Scotch corner. Into the sunset on the 66. Let's do it. We do need to start looking for somewhere to stop for our break. The trouble we're going to have is all the lay-bys are going to be full because everybody's finished for the day. And we're only just getting started. We're high now. I can feel my ears popping. I've got 7 minutes left. Here we go. I'll just have to block the whole thing up. 4 hours 26 driving, break. There we go. Let's go and check the load. We've got 5 hours 34 minutes driving left on a 10-hour, and we are 5 hours 29 minutes driving away. This is going to be so tight. Nice. It's a bit of an older JCB than I was expecting, but here comes an R series. We love the R series. So we are here. We've got all this to go yet. Past Glasgow, further north, and I've just looked here. We're going past Loch Lomond again. That is a really, really dodgy road through there. And we got to do it in the dark. Oh, good. Once we're past Loch Lomond, we got all this to go. All that. Oh my word. It's going to be a long night. We've got 6 minutes left on our break, and we can go again. We're coming out. Oh. Let's go. Oh, now it's raining. This is not going to be a nice ride across Loch Lomond. If it's still raining when we get there, we're still a long way away. I need to get some diesel yet as well, and some food for myself. So we're now just approaching Todd Hills. Haven't been back past here since we was pulled in by Vosa. Looks like the lanes are closed actually. Got to get right over here. Coming over. And that's closed. But I have heard reports of them being open all night long, pulling people in. Luckily for us, not tonight, but we have got to come by during the day tomorrow. And here we are, back in Scotland again. Been a while. We're here. We do like a Scottish trip. That was cool. Services. Get some Derv in her. Oh my god. Cheese toasty from the Wild Bean Cafe and a Red Bull. This will keep us going into the night. Let's head on. Let's get to Fort William. No more stopping required now. Let's go. Woo! It's now 20 to 11 in the evening, and we've still got 4 hours to go. We do what we have to do for the customer. The customer needs it there by the morning, and it will be there by the morning. Welcome to Glasgow! Almost quarter to midnight now, but we have made it to Glasgow. There's now going to be a lot of tight, twisty, dark roads. This is where things start to get interesting. Hopefully, with it being midnight, there won't be much traffic coming the other way. But you never know. It's lovely scenery over to my right hand side if it was daylight. Came up here with the Digger Girls truck when we picked it up from London. Going well so far. I'll tell you what we could do through here. Put my rear work lights on. Lorries. Oh god. Cheers, drive.
Hey, Paul.
Oh, oh, oh! Don't swing your trailer up. That is tight through there. Onward. We're still on the A82, but I haven't been on this stretch before. I'm looking forward to coming back this way in the morning and see what we're missing tonight, because I bet it's absolutely stunning across here. So the poles on the left and right snow poles so you can actually see where the road is when it's snowy. This is definitely the time to travel up here. I haven't passed one car yet. I can't wait to come back across here tomorrow afternoon because we've got to have 9 off, so we're not going to be able to start very early tomorrow. We've just landed in Fort William at 2:05 in the morning. Wow, this is a long way up. We've done 9.5 hours driving since we picked the truck up earlier on this afternoon. I cannot wait to get in my bed. I think this is us. That's where he wanted me to park, but there's a lorry there in my way. We've made it with 22 minutes to spare. 2:20 in the morning. 12 hours after we started this video. What a day. I've been told I've got to park down here next to the Fish Express. Right, let's get that card out. Ejecting card. We now need 9 hours off. So I was meant to park at the top there, but there's a lorry right in front of where I needed to park, so I wouldn't be able to get in there. So he said, come down, park next to the old Fish Express. I think they moved live fish in these tanks, look. No, can't park there either. I just sent him a picture and he said, no, that's no good either. Oh, hang on a minute, I ain't got my suspension levelled out. He said a loading bay in front of a blue tanker. I think I'm just gonna go up the road. There was some log trucks parked up here. We'll go up to these, park with these boys. The yard I was in is just up there. We're now in this lay-by. We are now parked up for the night. It's basically nearly morning already. It's 3 AM now. So I think what we're going to do in the morning, we're just going to unload it here, put the ramps out here, as long as no one's parked there, straight off. Let's get the curtains round. First time putting the curtains round in the S. So the first night out in the S series is in Fort William, up in Scotland, in a lay-by. Can get some more light on, a bit more. Any over this side? No, none over that side. Does this bed pull out like the R series? Oh, it does, it does. That pulls out a lot more than the R series. Look at the size of the bed. Move the height stick. Sheet on. Duvet. Duvet in. We've had 27 minutes on break. 8.5 hours to go. I think we'll use that time sleeping. Well, I'm pleased we managed to smash it out and get up here. That means all we've got to do tomorrow is drive straight home. I've not got a backload. This was a last minute urgent job. Couldn't get anything sorted. So he's paid me as if I had a backload as well because he desperately needed it. So we're just going to poodle back empty in the morning once we got it off. Not going to be home very early tomorrow either. We'll be leaving here about midday tomorrow, so we get some lovely scenery on the way back. Looking forward to that. But for now, I'm going to go to sleep in the S series. Speak to you guys in the morning. Good morning, Fort William. I have had a good night. No, I've had a good morning's sleep. I'm not really been sleeping at night, I've been sleeping in the morning. Feeling quite refreshed. The bed in the S series is amazing. So comfy. My first night out in the S series, perfect. Let's go and check our number plate. Cool, the lorry got dirty last night, look. Ah, yes, it's still here. Let's get this unloaded. Lots of Scottish followers.
Martin.
Martin.
My nickname's Driver.
Driver. Ah, it's Driver.
What's happening, folks? God bless everybody, man.
What you got here for me,
It's a little
Driver?
sourdough loaf from the Moore Bakers in Callander.
Oh, a sourdough loaf.
And some jammy Dodgers, mate.
Jammy Dodgers, we love jammy Dodgers.
Many jammy Dodgers.
I'll eat these on the way back home. Look at that.
That's a lovely loaf for you, bro.
That looks good.
So it's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. No, thanks very much, mate.
Most positive guy on YouTube, by the way.
Oh, thank you very much.
Such a gentleman, sir.
Cheers. Thank
Pleasure
you
to
for
meet
this.
you, man.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, man.
Off she comes. Safely delivered in Fort William. You're going to take me for a little spin, Norman,
Yeah.
in your new acquisition.
Go for a wee spin.
You know how to drive her?
We'll soon find out if I can drive it or not.
Whoa. Jesus. She's a smooth shift. Get the aircon on.
We've got a splitters as well, so
It's got half gears.
half gears as well, yeah.
This is going to the Outer Hebrides.
It is, yeah, it's going to be Island North Uist.
Wherever that is. Is there anything there? Do you have a Tesco's there?
No, no Tesco's.
No Tesco's. McDonald's?
No, no
No
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
No
Oh,
McDonald's.
good for the figure. I wouldn't get on very well there. They've looked after you with fuel, haven't they?
They have,
Look at
indeed.
that.
Yeah.
Ooh. We're away now. I think you should change that for a nice chrome one.
Oh,
Nice
definitely.
chrome snapper.
Definitely.
It's kind of right in your eye line, isn't it? It's sort of right there.
Is it right there?
You have to look around it.
That's, I think that's Ferguson. Yeah, that's
Is it
Ferguson's
Ferguson?
in there, yeah.
Turn her off, we'll see.
Let's hope the noise keeps going. Yeah, we're safe.
Well, thank you very much, Norman.
No worries,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you. Thanks with how quick you got this sorted,
Yes,
man.
we are lastminutehaulage.com.
Yeah, yeah, it was very last minute. I was thinking like, oh,
What
I
you-
didn't know who to phone
Yeah.
or anything. So I
I
went
bet
on
you
to-
thought, oh, Trucker Tim, he'll be sat at home doing nothing. We'll get him on the job.
Oh, yeah. So
Yeah,
yeah, just
and I did it.
type Trucker Tim in Google and email address came up. I must admit, when I was getting my emails back, I was like,
Is this
I
it?
hope this is actually Trucker Tim.
Thanks, Norman. Appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
All the best
Thank
for
you
the
so
old
much.
JCB. Hope she treats you well. Do they have Vosa over there where you're going? The Outer Hebrides?
No, no.
No Vosa.
No Vosa. No Vosa.
JCB wallet.
JCB wallet as well.
Look
There
at
you go.
that. She's a smooth shift. Mm. Mm. There we go. Off to the Outer Hebrides. Before we go, we'll give the mat a shake off. That's actually really good. Okay. Yep. You take pictures, mate. You're fine. Our time's reset. We've got 10 hours driving. 9 hours, 36 minutes driving. Back to the yard. It's going to be about midnight, I'd say, before we get home. Depending on traffic as well. And depending on if we make it. If we get stuck in loads of traffic, we ain't going to make it back in our 10 hours. We haven't got a lot to spare. So let's get heading south. A live fish truck. I'd love to know where they collect and deliver the live fish. Let's go check out some scenery. So this is the trouble we've got now. We came up through the Highlands last night. Basically had a clear run the whole way. But now we're going to get stuck behind tourists doing 20 miles an hour. Ben Nevis Highland Centre. Hey. Loves it. Whip. I nearly lost me sourdough. Just going over this lovely little bridge here. Check it out, guys. Look at that. This is amazing. And this right here is what we was missing out on last night. In some kind of valley. And wow. Oh my word. There's no one on here last night. That's not really coming across on camera. It's just spectacular. This is the best road I've ever driven a truck on, full stop. Can't help but smile at that. If you can get yourself up here, come up here. Absolutely amazing. What an awesome last minute trip. Down there is the bridge we are about to cross and the really long straight road, but we've got to go around this long sweepy right hand bend first. See it on the sat nav there, look. I remember coming around it last night thinking, I bet this is a nice bit. There we go. That is nice. We're almost at Loch Lomond now. The very narrow section where we met 2 A.W. Jenkinsons last night in the dark. It's when you meet another lorry on here, it's when it gets interesting. You might not meet one, but you occasionally do, and a bus as well. It's probably actually better at night time. One reason, not so much traffic, and the second reason, you can see the lights coming. So you know if something's coming. We'll stop here, because we won't want to meet that there. Whew. That would have been game over. Thank you. Cheers, drive. Oh, bus. Not too bad. Met at a good point there. Oh, another bus. Not met at such a good point. Oh, close to that railing there. 1 mile to go, and then this bit is over. Back to wide roads. We have an issue with traffic. Around Glasgow, it says we've got 28 minutes of traffic. Not good. So we're on a little bit of a diversion through Glasgow city centre. Apparently it's 20 minutes quicker than going around the outside on the M8. So we'll have a bit of this. The trouble is, everyone else's sat-nav is telling them to go this way as well because it's 20 minutes quicker. So this way is congested as well. Murdoch! Murdoch! People make Glasgow. This is sketchy. Jeez, I feel like I'm flying. Diversion complete. Perfect. That saved us 25 minutes going through Glasgow. Right, drive. So you rejoin me on the A66, and the lay-by just here on the left is where my number plate got stolen when we collected my brand new trailer from GBT Sales, right there. I do have a little bit of an update on that. I don't know if I told you guys, but the culprit, we won't name any names, I know it was, but posted the number plate back to me. No apology letter or anything, just sent the number plate back. Currently 26 minutes past 6 in the evening. Into the night we go for the second time on this trip. I've had one 45-minute break. We still need to have another one before we get back, so doing a 10-hour drive, you have to have 2 45-minute breaks. P&C Hamilton has an issue. Move over for him. I think he's had a blowout. Just at Pontefract. Back at Darrington, where we have more traffic. It's not too bad, 800 yards. Let's have some red lights on. There we go. Bit of mood lighting. Suppose we better put some proper lights on now. Come on, we're in it now. Let's get flowing. Right, I'm going to pull in here and have a 45-minute break. Ah, perfect. Little spot for me right here. Oh, beautiful. Still an hour and 10 minutes away from the yard. We've got an hour and 37 left on a 10. So we're going to get back. But before we do get back, we've got to have another 45-minute break, which is very annoying. Give the old truck a check over. All looking good. Now I've seen another number plate I like for sale to replace this. It's 650 TT. I think we might need that because obviously the truck is a 650 and Trucker Tim. We've had our 45 minutes, we've got a green tick. Let's do a little bit more. We're off. Thanks, drive. No problem. It's now 10:10 at night, due back to the yard 11:15. This is required. Mercedes spins with the windows up when the grill goes up to the mid-80s. We are less than 10 minutes away from the yard. Woo! We're back in the Fens. We're just passing Transtech on our left now. Yesterday we left the yard in the daylight and turned up in Fort William in the dark, and today we've left Fort William in the daylight and turned up at the yard in the dark. It's been a good trip. Enjoyed it. Woo! From Fort William back down to Cambridge here. And I've done this all in one video. I know you guys moan when I do two-parters, so this one is all in one. Start to finish, the whole job. Let's get our rear work lights on as well. We are fully lit, front and back. 26 minutes to spare. Oh. So that is a 900-mile round trip, 19 hours driving. Now you may have wondered why I haven't mentioned the new unit in this video, because the previous video to this was like the big reveal of the new unit, but I haven't actually filmed the big reveal of the new unit while I'm filming this. So I haven't really got anything to go on to talk to you guys about, but you guys, as you're watching this, know about the new unit. If you didn't know about the new unit, click the little card here, check the new unit out. It's a video previous to this. Take all my stuff home. I'm going straight to bed because it's now 11:30 at night. I just want to give another shout out to Norman for getting in touch for the last minute urgent job up to Fort William from down here near Spalding. If you got anything you want me moving urgent or down the line, anything like that, truckertimtransport@gmail.com. The email address is in the description of this video. Get in touch and I'll speak to you on the next video. Cheers, guys.